Hi, welcome to Mamas and Mannies. I'm your host, Trina. This is a short form podcast for mamas that are looking for a quick burst of me time. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this with another mama, and hit the bell for notifications. As always, we're going to go ahead and start the episode off with a motivational quote. I love the quote for this week. It is more of an affirmation, and it says, I am intelligent and fun, and people like talking to me. Again, that quote says, I am intelligent and fun, and people like talking to me. I think that is a great quote, an affirmation that you may have to say multiple times, but remember to be confident in yourself, be confident in your abilities, and like the quote says, to know that I am intelligent and fun and people like talking to me. So that is a really great quote. Guess what time it is? It's mama time. This week's mama time, today's mama time, because we did days 72 through 74 on Monday. We are going to finish out this week of the 100 days of self-care. We have day 75 to start off the latter part of the week, which is build a birdhouse. Now, I think building a birdhouse is a great idea. If you don't want to build a birdhouse, you can definitely put a twist on it. Always go to your local hardware store, Lowe's, Ace Hardware, Home Depot, and just pick up a birdhouse. They have different types of birdhouses. They have what I'm thinking of is a bird feeder, but they have a lot of bird houses that you can just pick up. Of course, good old trusty Amazon, you can also go there and just pick up a birdhouse that one may need to be put together. You definitely, I'm sure, can find birdhouses that are fully put together. I'm going to check Amazon real quick. Let's see. I just want to see what kind of birdhouses they have. But I'm sure they have all type of elaborate birdhouses. Probably double deckers. Oh, the first one that came up is an owl house. I've never heard of that. Okay, interesting. But okay, so what I see is like a bird feeder. This is a cute one. You could put two suitcases. Actually, this is really cute. You could put two suitcases on the side, and then in the middle is like where the bird seed goes. But they have the basic bird houses where it's just a hole for them to sit in. Yeah, they have really nice birdhouses. I want to see if one is already put together. I'm sure these, because they don't look like they're that big. So you probably get these already put together. Interesting. Okay. So you can definitely pick a birdhouse up off of Amazon that's completely put together with no problems. This is something great to go ahead and get your kids involved. That way they can learn. If you get one that needs to be put together, they can kind of learn how to measure. You can paint it. So it's really hands-on, especially for your kids. Finding a great place to hang the birdhouse. If it is one that's a combination birdhouse along with the bird feeder, picking out the right bird seed for the birds to eat and making sure you're putting it in the right place so squirrels and other animals that aren't supposed to be in that birdhouse don't get in there. So that's day 75. Day 76 is visit a science center. If you have a science center close to you, I would definitely say go ahead and do that research. Quick Google search, science center near me. Even if you want to make it like a day trip, if school's back in, if you want to go maybe like on a Saturday or a Sunday, if you have one that's an hour or two away, get everybody packed up in the car, head on to that science center and have fun. Most science centers, just about all the science centers that I've been to, they have a fun or a play aspect to get kids involved, even though they're still learning educational information. So that is a great idea. I know a few episodes ago, we talked about, of course, Fernbank here in Metro Atlanta. And then I also talked about the Tellis Museum. Those are still great places to go ahead and visit. If you live in Metro Atlanta, of course, Fernbank is right in Decatur, so that's not that far. If you live in the state of Georgia, since it is near Metro Atlanta, I think that is a great, or in Metro Atlanta, I think it's a great idea to just take a visit. If your kids are not in school yet, that's even better. If you don't live in an area where your kids have not gone back to school, go ahead and visit a science center. This is something that you can actually do. Do a Google search, see maybe if they have discounted tickets, like for students or something like that. Maybe kids under a certain age get in for free. So definitely do the research. I think visiting a science center is going to be fun for the whole family. That was day 76. Day 77, have a water balloon fight. Now, especially if it's still hot where you are, the last few days or the last few weeks, we've been having rain here in Metro Atlanta. But if you're somewhere where it is still blazing hot, like in Texas, Arizona, places like that, New Mexico, Las Vegas, Nevada, you can definitely have a water balloon fight to help cool you off. Go ahead and get you a package of balloons, fill them up with some water. When it is sunny and hot outside, go ahead and participate in a water balloon fight. I'm trying to think, I think I've been in a water balloon fight maybe once. And it's been a long time because I can't even remember. So I think that's something fun. I would love to see pictures. If you are going to do the water balloon fight or you've already had one for the summer, tag us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook at Mommas and Manny so we can see what fun you already had or what fun you are going to have. So that's day 77. Day 78 is go on a family picnic. This is something I haven't done in a while. I think the last picnic I went on with my girls was in Piedmont Park. We had a great time. Piedmont Park is a good area because it's a Trader Joe's not too far. It's a few restaurants. Like if you don't want to make food at home, you can definitely go to a restaurant close by, still bring your picnic basket or like a bag, a cooler or something like that, but order your food, pack it up, and then go ahead and sit in the park and enjoy that. Summertime may not be the best time to do this, especially if it's still hot, but once you get into September, a little bit of the fall months, this is a great thing to do. Everybody can participate. If you want to make it really kid-centered, ask your kids to make some food. Maybe they want to do sandwiches if they like salads or even Lunchables, stuff like that. Let your kids pick out what they want to do. This is also great if you want to get a group of moms together and have a picnic. Now, I haven't done that either in a while, but I did the same thing. I went to Mediterranean Grill, the one that's closest to Piedmont Park, got my bag of food, make sure I had a blanket, and I think that was about it. But, a blanket and other stuff that you want to bring out. Go ahead, call a group of moms. Hey, y'all want to have a picnic, especially if your kids have already gone back to school. When September hits and it starts getting cooler, this is something great to do when you drop your kids off. Maybe you guys can have like a brunch date. Excellent. This would be nice. The weather would be nice. You get a chance to sit around, talk to some other mamas, talk about how your kid is adjusting to their new grade that they're in. Actually, I think day 78 is something good to do for mama time for you and some mama friends. If you're not able to do that, understandable. You can always do this with your family, or if you want to do it with another mom and her kids, I think that is a great idea too. So to round out this week, we have day 75, build or buy a birdhouse. Day 76, visit a science center close to you, make it a day trip. Day 77, have a water balloon fight, especially to end out the, it's still summertime. In those hot days, have you a nice water balloon fight to cool down. Day 78, go on a family picnic. Please, please, please share your pictures. Leave us feedback. If you are participating in any of these days, we would love to hear about it. Tag us on social media at Mommas and Mannies on all platforms. Follow our YouTube channel. Subscribe so you'll know when we come out with new episodes. Remember to share this with another mama. We are trying to get more followers. I would love to see 1,000 followers across all of my platforms. That way we can really affect other moms. That is the mom that is really looking for time to herself, time to spend with other mamas, and just ideas that she can do in less than 10 minutes. So share, share, share. And remember that me time is essential and it is never selfish. Have a great week.